where you don't want to be working at 100% all the time. You want to work between 65% of energy and 95% of energy, and swerve between that. Everybody, so yeah, this is going to do a short video about resetting your mind with regular breaks. So once a month, for the last 6 years, once a month I've come away somewhere to reset my mind and have regular breaks, and I managed to do that for the last 6 years, apart from in COVID and the year I got married. But the year I got married, managed to have a 2-month honeymoon and still get to Holland, where my wife's family from, about 4 or 5 times. But something like 6 years ago, I had a bit of a burnout, and I said to myself, do you know what, I need to reset my mind. For our productivity, we need to constantly sort of try and keep our mind balanced. And hi Eddie, thanks for jumping on and waving. Got to try and keep a balanced mind and keep it rested. So our minds are very much like iPhones, computers. It's got capacity. If you fill that capacity up to the full RAM, it will start glitching. So if anybody has noticed, I'll be very flattered if anybody's noticed, but since last Friday I've been offline. I've done no live videos. I've been doing live videos daily, sometimes 2 times a day, since quite often 2 times a day across different groups since the start of lockdown. But once a month, we was in uncertain times and different times with lockdown, so I pushed through. Obviously, 1, I couldn't get away monthly, but number 2, really wanted to push on through the uncertain times to make sure my businesses were settled. But now getting back to some sort of normality. Hello, I've got a mask. We're in Belgium at the moment with my family. We hired a villa with my wife's sisters, and we've all come together. It's got a private swimming pool, a villa, like it's got a swimming pool with it. So instead of going to a hotel, we chose to come to get away in Belgium, to drive just up the road from Holland, where our family's from. But we've obviously got away to Holland also. But over that time, Friday, I switched off completely. I didn't go on no social media. The only thing I used my phone for was actually the camera and YouTube to listen to something inspiring, or audiobooks to listen to a book. But I've sat down and I've been like pencil drawing. I've been playing sort of games with my son and my family, playing sort of table tennis, just giving my mind a reset, and it's like a hard reset. So like when you press power and volume at the same time on your iPhone, it gives you this hard reset and this hard reboot. So important in today's world. So often we people are overloading themselves and doing too much, and it's a balance. You have to work hard sometimes, but you also got to work hard not to work hard, and you also got to know when to pull off the brakes. So I have a 65-95 sort of methodology where you don't want to be working at 100% all the time. You want to work between 65% of energy and 95% of energy, and swerve between that for burnouts in high executive positions and in the entrepreneurial world. And it's actually sad, really. Something like 70% of people suffer some sort of level of burnout. So it's very important to use different methods to keep yourself refreshed and rejuvenated, basically. Eddie's jumped on. I'm in a new journey to learning to keep my peace and also learn to deal with problems without coming apart of the problem. Great advice. Yeah, look, life is just got struggles, challenges all the way through it, and one of the things you want to be is, like, in my values, is one of my main values is awareness. So one of the things you need to be is aware. You're just aware that life comes with challenges, and it's not about eliminating challenges from your life. It's about navigating them and course correcting as quickly as possible. Little methods. Every Tuesday I'm going to be sharing these methods, but this is one of the main methods. So as I said, for the last 6 years, I have got away every month just for some sort of little break and some sort of like disconnection and unplug from the normal world, just to rest my mind and have a reset. Do plenty of reading, as I said, pencil drawing, just stuff just to reset my mind. And it's so critical. And it don't have to be like, I'm in Belgium at the moment. It's mandatory that everybody's got to be wearing masks at the moment out in public. So we've come out for a walk to a castle, come with the family, sat down, we're having a bite to eat, And when you walk around, you've got the mask. There's nobody in sight at the moment. That's why I've just dropped my mask, so it's easier for me to speak and hear us. But yeah, you just want to get away. Even if you're not getting away, like I said, these trips don't have to be to Belgium, it don't have to be abroad. Sometimes we've done them abroad, sometimes we go to Holland, sometimes we go to a hotel, spa hotel just up the road. You can do these at home. You could have just a weekend where you say, you know what, I'm going to put my phone down, I'll put the computers down, and I'm going to detune from media, social media, from email, from texts. Just tune out from everything and let your mind reset. And it's difficult as well, especially the first day. Quite a lot of people are in the habit of just checking their email all the time, in the habit of going online all the time, in the habit of just picking up your phone and using it for social media and just using it just out of the habit rather than out of any necessity to actually do that. So it is a little difficult when you first of all, but a good method is like just to put your phone completely away. When I'm waiting for the new iPhone to come out. If it wasn't that close to the new iPhone coming out, I would have ordered one already. But I'm going to get a second phone that's going to have absolutely zero apps on it. Beautiful background here in Belgium. Look at that. But I'm going to get a second iPhone with zero apps on it, nothing on it, so I can just use the camera and the actual phone. I'm not even going to give anybody the number apart from like my family and my wife. And that's just going to be, because the hard thing for me when I have a tune off, so every Sunday after the live class, which I didn't do this Sunday because I was having my unplugged day, but every Sunday after the live class, I will sort of try and unplug then as well, so once a week. I suggest everybody should do it once a week. But the difficult thing is, even for myself, even though I'm pretty disciplined person, the difficult part for me is, because I want my phone with me for the camera, because I have some family time, it's nice to capture them times with some nice photos. The difficult part for me is, you've got the phone in your hand, you just tempted to quickly check, let's see who's engaged on my live video on that Saturday, let's see questions. Like you might start in a question loop out with them videos. Like I'll do a live training, somebody asks a few questions, I answer that and get an engagement with them. So curiosity sort of drags you in. So I'm going to get actually a second phone that's have zero apps on it, zero social medias, so nothing on there, so I can just have that as a phone and a camera basically, and yeah, have that to stop my own temptation. So when you want to build in habits in life, you want to make these habits simple, you don't want to use your willpower. So lucky enough, I was quite disciplined with this over the weekend. I just completely stayed away. Every time I found myself nearly going back to maybe social media or to my emails or to my base camp, my task management team thing, I just 5-second ruled it, I just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, quickly just drifted away from it. But so important, guys, to reset your mind. As I said, once a week after my 11 o'clock live training on social media, I'll put my phone down for the rest of the day. I will then look maybe in the evening and have some engagement from the video I've done in the morning, but I spend the rest of the day with my family. And then once a month, I'll get away, and depending on how far I go. So if I'm away on holiday, like we've been away for a few weeks, we've still not got a return ticket yet. We just got a one-way ticket to Holland to see the wife's family, and we've not got a return yet. But yeah, I had like 3-day period there where I completely switched off, and I had a couple of other days here and there where I've switched off for half a day. And I'm only really working in limp mode anyway. So like now, I'm going to do a couple of videos, I'm going to do a little bit of work, and then I'm going to have the rest of the day relax, and the rest of the week is going to be like that. I've got some calls later on today for my one-to-ones with the people I'm coaching, and I've got the live Zoom training at 6:30 tonight, UK time, 7:30 this time. But apart from that, I'm just going to go along in limp mode. I'm not going to assert myself. I'm going to reset my mind and have a little bit of a detune and retune and refresh to move forward. But so important, you're so much more productive for the back of these, you're so much more fulfilled and got a better balance and well-being, you have much better family time. So it's really, really important. It's something I've been doing for 6 years, apart from in COVID. But I said, even now, if we went into another lockdown, like each week you still want to have a point. Like a good method is just put your phone in a different room. If you're struggling with the discipline from it, put your phone in just a Tupperware box. Put your phone in a Tupperware box, shift them away somewhere else. I said the hard thing is if you've got family moments, you want to capture them on pictures. But really, really, really important, guys. Can't stress how much this has helped me with my productivity. As I said, it don't always have to be anything sort of fancy. my wife's got 3 sisters and the parents have come, so between 5 families we've got this villa, which is, I can't remember, I think it's like 12 bedrooms in it, but between us all it wasn't like this, how many, 2, 4, 6, 8, there's 10 adults, so between 10 adults it wasn't majorly expensive. So it's a nice place though, it's got a swimming pool, it's really nice, and as you can see, some nice surroundings, but it don't always have to be majorly expensive. Like I said, even if you just do it in your own home and you just put your phone down, I recommend everybody do it for at least half a day once a week, or ideally a whole day once a week, just put your phone down. But if you can get regular breaks when we're not in COVID, that is, then this really helps as well, you know. So one of the real top things that's helped me drive forward and move forward. But yeah, that's just explain why I've not been online for the last few days. I had a complete unplug for 3 days, and yeah, it's been nice. It's also nice, I enjoy what I do, I enjoy sharing my message, I enjoy engaging with people, so it's a balance of finding a right balance of not overdoing it all the time, but not underdoing it all the time as well, you know. So I hope you found that useful, guys. Let me know what you do. If you have regular breaks, if you have regular unplugs from social media, I recommend everybody do it at least once a week, even if it's just half a day. So generally I get up in the morning and do my 11 o'clock video, and then the rest of the day, that's it. So I only have an hour, maybe a little bit in the evening. So a majority of the day on Sundays, and then once a month our little getaways, apart from in COVID, guys. But he said, I'm in Belgium now, so I'm sticking to the rules. I think I'm just coming back into where there's people around, so I better get my mask back on. But yeah, remember, guys, if you don't evolve your ideas, you'll never live on your own terms. So evolve your ideas, live on your own terms. Have a fantastic day, everyone.